Hey guys, do you have access to fully equipped gym but sadly don't have access or simply can't afford a personal trainer? Well, if yes, follow up on this dynamic workout for beginners. I'll provide a set of exercises with modifications for each muscle group and explain in details how to do exercises correctly. Moreover, I'll be focusing on 4 from 5 components of fitness: cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility. First of all, let's do a quick dynamic warm-up to get muscles warmed up. This is important to avoid injuries. After that, there will be the main workout and we will finish with a cool down. Let's go. Let's begin with a warm-up to avoid injuries. Keep in mind that it must be dynamic. High knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, skipping forward, arm rotations forwards, skipping backwards, arm rotations backwards, straight leg raises, mushroom picking, ankles and wrists, and jogging. Now that you guys are warmed up, let's move on to the main workout. In this video, I'll provide a set of exercises and you can choose your own level. Level 1 is 3 sets, level 2 is 4 sets, and level 3, the hardest, is the 5 sets. Also, I will incorporate various components of fitness. Cardiorespiratory endurance will be visible in exercises like push-ups or the pectoral machine, where properly inhaling and exhaling oxygen is part of the exercise technique. Muscular strength is present in exercises like pull-ups and bicep curls, where the muscle is lifting a lot of weight over a short period of time. Muscular endurance is incorporated in dumbbell pullover exercises, where the muscles must work over a long period of time with not as much weight. And finally, flexibility is integrated in exercises where the muscle stretches fully by expanding and contracting the muscle, like an exercise during the cooldown. Cable straight arm pull down. Remember to plant your feet to the ground and keep your back straight, and keep your feet a little bit apart. To make it harder, you can use more weights. And to make it easier, you can use a band. For pull-ups, you have to keep your hands far apart, bend your knees a little back, and go to the chin level. To make it harder, you can use a plate and a belt, but never overload. To make it easier, use a band, but be careful because the band may snap. Next is cable machine pulls. Plant your feet to the ground and keep them apart, and keep your back straight. To make it harder, you can add more weight but don't overload. To make it easier, you can use a band. Next is dumbbell arm extensions. Remember to keep your feet apart and bend your body. To make it harder, bend lower or add more weight. To make it easier, stand straight. Now let's do dumbbell pullovers. Lay on a bench with your back straight and move your shoulders back and forth. Add weight if necessary, but don't overload. To make it easier, use a light medicine ball. When using the pectoral machine, move your arms towards you and don't pass 90 degrees and release slowly. Add more weight to make it harder. Use a bench and no weight to make it easier. Next are the biceps curl. Move your arms up and down and release slowly. To make the exercise harder, use a yoga ball. Be careful not to fall. To make it easier, use a bench and put your elbow on your leg. Cable alternating flex curl. Take the cables and pull them towards you with keeping your back straight and planting your feet to the ground. To make it harder, pull both cables at the same time. And to make it easier, you can simply use a dumbbell in the same way. Now let's do some push-ups. Go to the plank position and position your hands right under your shoulders. Go down 90 degrees and raise up. Keep your feet together and your back straight. Remember not to curve your back. To make it harder, place your legs at a higher position than the rest of your body. Remember, don't go past 90 degrees with your arms. To make it even harder, place your hands in the diamond position. To make it easier, do the push-up on your knees. That might increasingly help because there is less weight to handle. To make it super easy, put your hands on the wall and do a light push-up movement. Now, tricep extensions. Take a dumbbell and place it in your back. Contract and expand your muscles. To make it harder, you can add more weight or just simply stand up. This will make it harder because you will have to balance. To make it easier, use less weight or no weight at all. Now, an easier exercise. Smith machine bench press. Place your shoulders right under the bar and hold the bar far apart. Make sure your wrists don't fall apart because they may hurt. Now, let's do some squats. Go down until you see a 90-degree angle in your legs and go up slowly again. Keep your feet a little apart and put your arms forward. Use a kettlebell to make it harder. This will make it harder because it will incorporate more muscle strength and endurance. Make it easier, take a bench and do the same squats. Now, leg extensions on the machine. Sit down and choose appropriate weight and start pushing out. To make it harder, add more weight, but be careful not to pull your muscles too much by adding too much weight. To make it easier, simply use a bench and extend and contract your legs. This is much easier because there is no weight being applied. Now, leg curls. Lay down on the bench facing down and pull up your legs. To make it harder, add more weight. This will incorporate more muscle strength. To make it easier, you don't have to use a machine. Simply use a bench and do the same movement. Now, calf raises. For the normal exercise, don't use any weight, but to make it harder, you can add weight as a kettlebell. To make it easier, simply sit on a bench. This can be used by people who are injured because it does not incorporate weight. To work on your abs, rotate your legs like a bicycle and bring your arms to your knees. To make it easier, don't move your legs, just your arms. And to make it harder, do the same as before, but with weight. Now sit-ups. Take your legs to a 90-degree position and go up, almost reaching your toes. Always remember to release slowly to get the most effective exercise. To make it harder, use a kettlebell and extend your legs a little bit so there is more space. To make it easier, ask someone to hold your feet. This will exclude the balance in the exercise. We are finished with the main workout. Now we will move on to the cool down. Remember, it must be static because we are trying to cool down. Good job guys, we finished the workout. Remember that working out must be done on a regular basis, so stay healthy. Peace.